Greetings and welcome to our painting stream. Woo!
I don't have air horn.
Oh, damn it! Every single time a stream starts here, I always think about the air horn after we go live. After this, I'm absolutely putting the air horn on. Anyway, hi, I'm Nicole. I'm one of your community managers. Behind the camera, we got.
Hi, hello. My name is Andy. I don't know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Let me just make sure. Hey, how's it going? My name is Andy Bendit. I'm one of the community managers here at Funcom USA. Thanks for tuning in.
And our special guest today is...
I'm Doug. I am one of the QA analysts here at Funcom, and happy to be here.
Yay! Welcome, Doug. Yeah, this is exciting. This is we've had a person from QA here before, but it's always exciting having another person's perspective. And so today we're going to be painting Cabin Pond. Sorry, not in the pond. That would be awful.
I don't know about you. That would be amazing, having a cabin in a pond.
I don't know. That sounds moist.
Beachfront property all year round.
That's very good. Okay. All right. Cabin by the pond. This one looks a little difficult. We're working with 4, 8, 9, 10. We're working with a lot of colors. So
I think 11.
11? Is that the count? Okay,
I think so.
I've also completely run out of white oil, so we're just gonna have to improvise. You know, what colors can you mix to get white? You know? Anyway, all right. Let's start the episode. Done talking.
You can't be done talking. That's your job here.
This is true. So besides painting, or other objective in the stream is to kind of get to know you, Doug from QA, which can be very difficult, as you'll find, to both answer questions and keep up with Mr. Ross. But, you know, we'll do our best.
I mean, to be fair, can anyone keep up with Bob Ross?
Nay, I say. Nay. So he's just gonna go and talk about all the colors he has. But yeah, we're gonna have to, work quick, but also kind of take our time. But, you know.
Challenge
Somehow,
accepted.
some way. Yeah, exactly. We can pause the episode if we need to. Last time, we're already starting.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting
Cool,
with,
all right. We're doing the dark red, which is that one, I
Okay.
think. Yeah. Cool.
It's so sticky.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll get so moist once it's on here.
I know so
wow.
many people who just absolutely hate that word.
Moist is not a fun word for a lot of people, which, I don't really care for it.
The way this is going down on the canvas, I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine last night, and there's a Boomba tracks through, a murder mystery scene, and this is what it looks like.
I've seen the gifs and videos of Roombas accidentally going over pets.
Yeah, it looked like that, but red.
Yeah, no. So Doug from QA, what is there a specific kind of place that you QA for, or that you specialize in, or is it kind of I just kind of do whatever?
I am a very heavily art-focused QA member. I was when I was in college getting my degree, I focused in environment art and hard surface modeling. And that was actually where I started work. My first work was for Boss Key on Lawbreakers as one of their remote contract artists. I've got a heavy art background, so it comes in handy on the visual side.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Oh, that's cool. See, I didn't know that.
Looks like he's mixing.
So he mixed
blue.
Platho blue, which is the darker of your blues, and then he's adding
the darker
clouds.
blue.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one. So he's adding just some clouds to it. It looks like. Oh, that's really blue. Oh well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's happening.
I accidentally
so
brushed your
you
canvas.
said Boss Key?
Yes.
So you worked at Boss Key before?
As a remote contractor, so I wasn't in studio, but yeah, I did my first industry work was for Lawbreakers, and it was
That's so awesome.
it was a fun experience.
Yeah?
Working from home was an amazing experience.
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't prefer working from home. I don't know if most people do. Maybe I'm weird. I feel like I don't get anything done when I'm home because there's so many distractions. Because I'm like, oh, I could do laundry when I'm here. Oh, I could do the dishes and I could vacuum and everything instead of sitting down. I think my problem is I don't have an office. So I just kind of sit on the couch with my laptop, and I'm just like, okay, I'll do that.
I will say it was right after the time that Halo 5 came out, so it was
really?
a bit distracting.
Gotcha. Mine are looking. It's okay. It's all right.
So we have a question from chat, Doug. What is your favorite medium? Do you draw, ink, or regularly paint, friend Doug, or what?
I am a hello to whoever asked that first, and I am primarily a 3D hard surface artist. So I do like vehicles, weapons, little props, and I've been branching out recently back into 2D and all my digital drawing.
Okay, so is this your first time painting then, or like?
I painted in school, but this is the first time in about 6 years I'm putting brush to canvas.
Oh, really? Okay. Did you used to paint for fun then?
No, I painted for class. It was very.
Okay.
I love traditional art, but it is an expensive hobby to
Sure
keep
is,
up,
man.
especially painting.
Sure is. But like, I don't know. I don't want to say that it's like, oh, it's easy to pick up, because it's not. But I was so happy when I got out of here last Tuesday. My coworkers were like, dude, like your paintings are already getting so much better. And like that, I don't know if they're just saying that, but it made me feel pretty happy. And this was after like my third episode, I think, something like that. So
Well,
I'll take it.
The few episodes I've seen, they have gotten better. So congratulations.
Oh, shut up. Thank you.
I like the way mine's.
It's very pretty.
That's close.
Yeah.
That's close so far.
I don't know what this dark
bit.
blue is that he's doing. So before you worked here at Funcom, so you say you worked at Boxy as a contractor. Where else have you worked?
Well, after the the contract work for Boss Key dried up, I worked nighttime security.
Oh, really?
For a while.
Oh, what a change!
At Duke University, gotta pay bills. Gotta pay bills.
Oh man.
But then I worked for about 3 years. I was a QA analyst at Epic Games.
What up?
Yeah, I worked on the Unreal Engine team and got to touch all the products, including Fortnite.
What's up? That's awesome.
I was primarily focused in like tools and VR and rendering, but it was it was a good experience.
So yeah, I was gonna say, so you touched on a lot of it then.
Yeah, it was a lot.
That's amazing. So I imagine you learned a lot too from all of that.
Yeah, it was my first in-studio job, and it was...
okay, so yeah, before that you were just contracting.
Well, I was a contractor at Epic as well,
I see.
But it was very involved.
Yeah.
But it was a fantastic experience, work and learning wise. It kind of helped grow a lot of my skills.
A little bit darker. All right.
Oh yeah.
Pilchenstein from chat asks, what's that tattoo on your arm?
You got a tattoo?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
This is the Mandalorian Death's Head from Star Wars. If you like Boba Fett or Jango Fett, basically those people. Mandalorians are my favorite aspect of Star Wars, so I have their Death's Head emblem tattooed on my arm.
That's pretty cool. So, have you always been a Star Wars fan then?
Since I was about 6 years old, saw The Empire Strikes Back. And afterwards, I got into the novels, the books, the expanded universe, and I've been just knee-deep in Star Wars since, the last, if I say 6 years old, then that's 22 years.
Oh, wow. All right, so yeah, from the start.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to say that I never got super into Star Wars until I was much older. But then my friends are really big Star Wars fans, so they dragged me to the movies. Which I say drag, but I mean, like I came willingly. It was all right. It's been hard to keep up in recent years because they're actually coming out with more movies now. But they've been doing a fairly good job. I literally just saw Solo like on Netflix last week. So I'm catching up. I'm getting there. Thankfully, like I said, I have my friends to like tell me all like the lore and everything that I might have missed. So
I gotta say my favorite entry of the new one so far has been Rogue One. I think they did a fantastic job with it. You know,
That's what people say.
An excellent lead. I forget her name, but she was just an amazing actress and an amazing cast all around.
I liked
great
her.
Story.
Yeah, man. So besides Star Wars, what else do you like, and what do you do outside of work?
D&D is pretty much an addiction for me.
Yep. We talk a lot about D&D at work. Like we both play separately, but so like have you been playing with the same group for a while, or like
I'm currently running with a group that we have been meeting pretty much every Sunday consistently for almost June will be the last 3 years.
Damn. Is it the same campaign?
Yes, we are currently level 19 in that campaign and still going. My first character actually died in that campaign.
Oh no!
At request, it was a fulfilling story arc. But he lives on. There is a webcomic that
can you pause it, Andy?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
There is a webcomic that he is immortalized in, Dungeon Minis, but he made a guest appearance there as the chaotic good paladin versus the lawful good paladin.
Aww.
And so he's immortalized there.
So, that's really cute. What's it called?
Dungeon Minis.
Dungeon Minis.
Yes.
All right. That's adorable.
I have so much more purple in mind. He's got these blue tones, and I've gone full purple.
There's no accidents here. It's all your vision, and my vision's a little bit different. It's wrong, but
yours is closer than mine. Mine is much more like cloudy. Yours is very structured.
I'm trying. I don't know. Like I said, like I did 3 other episodes, so it's getting a little bit better of a feel for the brushes, but it's hard. Yeah.
I'm trying to brush some things aside, but I keep messing. It's like I'm trying to fix it and I'm making it worse. I'm just gonna go with it. Happy little accidents. I do like the cloudiness though.
Yeah. When I play, I just started a D&D campaign, and I'm playing in Asmer, which is like also something I like to call. And
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Oh.
What were you trying to?
I said ASMR, but I said it really close to the camera. Or sorry, to the mic.
Sorry. Okay, I thought you were trying to whisper something to me, like.
The ASMR that's really quiet like this.
Bristles. Does that do anything for you? All right. Anyway.
So I can't hear anything that she's saying right now because I have music on in my headphones, which is So I have music, and then you guys can hear some music, but they can't actually hear the music, so it's completely dead silence in here. Other than
So I think the difference between us is the linseed oil, since mine has more and more.
You put a ton on.
Yeah. I clearly mistakes were made.
It's blending a little too well. Yeah, that's okay.
I'm just gonna call it surrealism.
That's absolutely fine.
Thumbprints.
Oh, it's okay. Hey Andy, can you rewind it like 10 seconds? I just want to see. That's perfect. Oh. Let's do something else. Nope. Don't want to do that. That's got brown on it, or blue rather. So back to QA real quick. What would like a regular day for you look like? So like, what do you? When you sit down, what do you know what to do? Like, do you just kind of...
Well, if I'm on a project, which currently I am, the general thing is if there's a new version of the project, is first sit down, run through that, make sure nothing major has changed.
Can you pause it again? Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
Is check for anything major, and then after that, start poking around and so I work on we're here on embedded teams, so like I work with a character team, so I would check if anything has changed with any characters that may or may not exist. So it's like, hey, let me see if anything changed or broke with them, and then start getting more and more in depth on what can I break, what might be broken.
That makes sense. Okay. What can I break?
That is essence of a good QA mindset is
absolutely.
looking for ways to break the game, because that's what players are going to do, right?
Right.
Whether
they like want to or not.
Yeah. Especially looking for anything that might be, unfair.
Right. Exactly. Exploits, as you would say.
Yeah.
So like, do you find it pretty tedious, or do you find it pretty interesting? Every time you come in, you're just like, all right.
Well, a good analogy I landed in, which I'm actually working into. I'm going to be speaking at ECGC on
that's right.
this topic.
Very exciting.
So a analogy I came up with is it's like listening to the same song, but each time you listen to it, you're listening to a different remix. It's still the same core essence, but something will have changed. So that's
a really cool analogy. Yeah.
It's not as tedious as in some roles I'm sure it is, but luckily being an analyst or a tester who is pretty involved, you get to get a lot of variety.
Okay. Well, that's pretty neat. Damn. That's cool. I'm gonna use that from now on too.
There you
I
go.
think you can go ahead and hit play. So you're gonna take some brown and just make some branches in the trees.
Wait, these are... Oh, okay, he's making trees now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm having a really hard time with it. Mine just look like blobs
Okay, he
with,
has...
like,
I
brown
completely
things.
missed that.
Yeah. I mean, you're fine. You just started it, and yet he's got plenty of trees again.
Yeah, he's over here just...
This mastermind. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, this is not a thin brush.
Yeah, you can totally use mine if you want. I just, even though I'm using a thin one, it's not really working in my favor, but...
Hey,
right.
Happy, like you said, happy little accents.
Yes, exactly. And if anybody in chat has any questions for QA, more than welcome. Or me, whatever. I don't care. Or Andy. Andy's here. He's in chat. This is him. You are more than welcome to ask.
That is a really thick tree.
Brandon Sin 112 in chat says Ferret Squad represent. No, I should.
Brandon is one of my fellow moderators for that for this community I'm
That's
part
amazing. Yeah, I was gonna say he's wearing the shirt. Do you see it? You should show it off.
Yes, fierce ferrets.
That's so cute.
So, full disclosure, when I first saw that shirt from my angle, I thought it said Ferret Squid, and I didn't really think twice because I was like, oh, well, that's Doug.
I'm going to talk to the artist Backclam, and I'm going to get her to do a ferret squid now, because I have a feeling that needs to be a thing.
Oh, can you pause it again real quick, Andy? My bad.
Oh God, he's doing yellow now.
Yeah, he got yellow and the sack green together, and you're going to combine them and just put little...
I'm going to try to do it with this fan bush and see if that works.
How dare you?
Oh
Think
God.
outside of the box. Oh. No, that's good. So what games are you playing then? Or do you play games outside of work? I don't want to judge.
Yes, I am a game enthusiast.
Okay.
I will say.
Yeah.
I will.
What are you playing?
Well, I'm currently trying to work my way. I'm on a pause. I was playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, great game, even if it has some cringy moments.
Is that the JRPG one?
Yes,
Okay.
it is a JRPG.
I am a JRPG whore, so okay.
Yeah, it is definitely a JRPG, including some of the cringiest dialogue.
Oh, that's what JRPGs are all about, man.
There's
About that cringy dialogue.
There's a character who refers to teaching someone to date as the art of blushy cushy, and it's like, oh my
Ooh.
God.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was near the end of it, then I hit a stopping point where it does the JRPG thing of, we're taking all your party members away.
Really?
Spoiler warning for a game that's been out for 2 to 3 years now.
Oh, shit.
It's been 2 to 3 years. But yeah, I kind of had to pause on that for a while. So now, a friend of mine gave me his PS4 Collector's Edition of Fallout 4, which I've already played 400 hours of on Steam, but I started a new game on PS4.
Cool. I've never been a huge fan of the Fallout series.
I love... so I have to make the distinction here, if not, chat will make it for me.
Oh?
I love Fallout games. I also love Bethesda games. Bethesda Fallout games are a bit divisive.
Gotcha.
I love Bethesda RPGs. They are like my video game drug.
Aw. That's okay, though. People like different things. I liked Mass Effect 3. Many people did not.
Also, totally not a plug for us. I am really enjoying Anarchy Online.
Are you really?
Yes, I
that's
started.
Awesome.
I started. One of our programmers I actually had to start because he said he logged in and died. So I was like, okay, I got to make sure I'm better than him.
Oh, that's
So,
excellent. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, Andy, you can go ahead and continue.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the new progression server.
Really?
It is very fun.
I'm so happy. That's so cool. Yeah, I was wondering about that after you set up account. Well, that's rad. What class and words, man. Jeez.
If I can remember the name, I'm playing the one that had the class that gets a robot bodyguard essentially.
Okay, it's gonna be engineer. Okay.
No, it's specifically like they're supposed to get like a robotic summon.
Oh, okay. I only ever played Adventurer.
And I don't know what race. It's the like
The big one.
the blue skinned.
What is it called, Andy? Soul.
Well, the Solitists are like the humans, right? And then there's Nanomage and Opifex, I believe. And then Opifex.
Opifex
Okay.
female.
Effects, got it. Cool. Okay.
I have completely screwed the pooch with this tree.
Oh, it's all right, dude. It's all in your vision.
I am horrible with trees.
Me too. Mine just looked like a kindergartner's version of a tree. But you know what? It's okay. We're just here to have fun, you know?
Yep, but there's that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I play.
Okay.
JRPGs, FPSs. I play everything under the sun to one extent or another.
Yeah.
I'm also currently trying to finally work through Divinity Original Sin 2.
Oh my god, yeah.
So tough in some respects. It is, since there's, limited enemies, it's like you got to make sure you go to the right areas at the right time.
Yes, I'm awful also because I'm just like, there's so many things to do and I want to do all of them and I have to make sure. And I'm like, oh, well, this person died or this thing happened. I gotta reload. Like, sorry.
I will definitely abuse the reload system.
So Jimmy the Rabbit asks a question for you, Nicole. What was your first experience with the Fallout series? Was it the newer games, starting with like Fallout 3, for example, or did you play the isometric ones?
I watched my fiance play it. I didn't even play any. Which, please don't hate me. I kind of wanted to watch or play them myself, but after watching him play it for a lot, I just kind of didn't want to. I don't know. Sorry. Thanks for asking a question, Jimmy. I'm awful. Shoot, I forgot what colors he was using for these trees.
I went with the blue and the green, the dark blue and the green, and it seems to be...
That seems like a good one. You're using the fan brush, which is what I think he's using for it.
Yeah, I saw a caption of, I loaded up the fan brush, and I'm like, well...
Okay, and you said, wait, the dark blue
yes,
and
the
green.
darker blue and the green, and it seems to be working fairly well.
He said, I saw the word salad green, so...
I mean, I don't see any ranch dressing, so I don't know what salad he's using.
You...
Ranch dressing, best dressing, fight me.
Here's another fun fact about Nicole and how weird she is. I don't use dressing on salads, ever.
So you're a barbarian.
I know. Well, I don't use it because what I'll do instead is I love boiled eggs. Just so that the yolk is still kind of runny, just a little bit, and then I'll put it in my salads, and that will be the moisture that it needs.
You know what? I won't blame you for that. Hard-boiled eggs are one of my favorite snacks, even though it's not really
eat them like apples,
a snack.
Man. Yeah.
And my heart's like, what are you doing to me? And I'm like, shut up.
Oh. That's great.
Friend Doug, we have a question for you.
Yes.
From our very own Kathleen.
Oh.
What makes you? I don't know if they can hear because I'm on this small mic here, but so to friend Doug, what makes you happiest?
Friend Doug. Friend Doug, that's so cute.
What makes me happiest is to crush bugs before me, drive the bugs before me, crush the jeers, and hear the limitations of my programmers.
Oh my god. Where's the Kappa face?
Not the Kappa face
There you
again.
go. Oh my god. You're amazing.
See, it's a combination of making it a little more, socially acceptable to say, and also game dev.
Very good. Oh man. What makes me happiest are my cats. Because they're cute. Alright, I'm not going to attempt to make any more trees because it's going very bad for me.
Yeah, I started out good with the blotting, and now the blotting has...
Oh, you just made his bushes and previous trees into those trees. Gotcha.
I thought that's what he was doing, so...
It's
know
fine.
what?
It's all good, man.
It's what happened.
I don't know how he makes such perfect trees. Like, I think I'm using all of the fan brush and I'm just supposed to be using a little.
He was using, like, the whole edge, and now he's using, like, just the tip of the edge, so it's like... Yeah.
Alright, so now we're adding... oh, he's...
Oh, yeah, he's
brushes.
blotting.
Alright. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just using this.
You have a better... Oh, wait, nope, I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah.
Dearest Douglas, Brandonson1112 again asks, what is the biggest bug that you can disclose without a contract breach? And what were the effects of said bug?
That's a good question, yeah. We ran into, like, can you, like, describe it in very simple terms, if possible? If you don't believe in yourself, you totally don't have to.
No, it'll just take me a minute to think of it.
Yeah, that's fine. What colors are we using? Yellow. Yeah, thanks, Andy. You know me so well. Wait, a little bit more, or a little further back. Not too much. Yes! Right there. Perfect. Now press that play button. Oh. Love you. Alright. If in a small amount of little liquid white.
So I actually use a generalization, and this comes from past work, so absolutely no possibility of breach of contract. He's mixing in yellow.
Yeah, he's just doing yellow. Here we go again.
You would be surprised at how many bugs are caused by whether or not you are using an NVIDIA or an AMD setup.
Really?
Because since they both have different architecture for their GPUs and CPUs, the same action, if it's not agnostic as to what path it's trying to go down, it can end up with completely different results.
Oh. Wouldn't that something? So like, what kind of results? Like,
mostly it results in visual bugs, graphical corruption, certain things not showing up, so things that are visible, but occasionally you'll get CPU deterministic issues, which are like whether it's Ryzen versus an Intel or any of Intel's, various architectures. You can get completely different results because it's a different code base, essentially. Not code base, but it's a different... For GPUs, it's called the RHI. It's how the GPU interprets what the engine is telling it to do. I don't know what it's called for CPUs.
okay. Wow, that's a lot of jargon.
Yeah. QA is very technically involved these days.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I have a personal question for you, Doug, friend Doug. So your official title here at Funcom is QA Analyst specifically. So can you elaborate on the difference between, quote unquote, just a QA tester versus your position as a QA analyst?
Okay.
That's a great question, Andy.
Okay, so first, I'm not going to knock testers. Testers are invaluable, title and position. They are the grunts. They are the bulk of running all the tests. So,
yeah, they're in the trenches.
Yep. What analyst's job typically is, and this has been my experience both at Funcom and Epic, an analyst's job is to be what we used to refer to as upstream testing, being involved and in the know in what is changing day to day. and figuring out how best to test and attack these plans and these changes, and formulating how we're going to do this so that the testers have something to work off of.
Oh.
So generally, it's a bit in the name, right? It's you're analyzing what is coming down and you're figuring out how best to handle it.
You're so good at answering questions.
Thank you. I try.
Well, okay. That's more jargon that I'm trying to understand.
I need yellow so bad.
Would it be possible to give a recent example of like your work as a QA analyst that again would separate the position from what people might consider just like the traditional QA job?
So on the team I'm currently on, we only have analysts right now. But I can give you an example from when I was at Epic. The analysts would formulate the test cases and the test plans and how we want to test things, and then that becomes part of the test team's daily. We are testing these things. Like the analysts come up with, this is what we're testing, and then do the first executions and make sure everything's good to go. And usually that's a very involved effort from all sides. And then it gets handed off to a test team who then run the test and get more in depth, more edge case, more squirrely, as we like to say.
So Tomlinson then asks, so if testers don't find that really weird, strange, totally bizarre combination of circumstances that no reasonable player would ever do, cough, Jimmy, cough. Was that something that you, for example, may have glossed over or something like that?
Indeed. It is down the entire chain of QA. It is our job to think outside the box, to think not how we have the expected result of this is supposed to work, but your job as both an analyst as tester is to go, but how could this not work? And so there can be many I have dealt with many instances over the years of, well, this is just, no one thought of this, and it gets down to, hey, this happened in the wild. Did anyone catch it? It's like, that is such an edge case scenario. I could have sat here forever, all day. And we actually used to have a document on that, written by, or at least it was shown to me by one of my former QA leads, Chelsea Cran Adams, who is now over at Riot Games, I do believe. An amazing teacher, and it was the impossibility of complete testing. And it's at a certain level, you have to accept that you're not going to find anything. You just want to focus on finding the 95% that you can control.
That makes sense. And like, it sucks because you can do it all day and the players will find it anyway. In like a couple minutes, rather than you sitting there all day.
Yeah, because no matter how many testers you have, it's not going to match, 300,000 people.
No, exactly. And unfortunately, you get that a lot, saying like, oh, why wasn't this tested by QA? And it's just like... And
it's like, trust me, it was.
Yeah. Like,
it's like, trust me, what you're doing was tested, just maybe not in the specific way.
In the exact specific way you did it, yeah. All right, I think you can hit play. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm trying to use this chisel course, and I used maybe too much oil.
Oh, you're fine, man.
It's coming out very, very cloudy, though. I like it.
Oh, he's building his cabin now. Wait.
Oh, okay. He is.
Is he literally doing it all in the pond? Oh, I see. He's just doing it in the back.
Okay, I think he's using the...
He's just pushing it into... I don't think he's using... Is he using paint? Oh, he's using a little blue paint, I think. I don't know if I even want to try a cabin. That's really hard.
I didn't realize the pond was at the bottom, so I'm going to... Can we pause it 1 second?
You can do it, like, over here or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to try and actually put the pond in the bottom, because I didn't realize that's what he was doing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I might just put it to the left, or to the right here, instead of the middle, because I don't have room enough for a cabin. So it's going to be pond next to... Or, sorry, house
pond,
next...
pond adjacent.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
So a couple more questions from chat. First question. So first of all, shout outs to Fierce Ferrets for the host. Fierce Ferrets for the host. Appreciate that.
Ferret Squad.
So first question from Nick Shun. What's your opinion on the word doinks?
Jordy, I'm going to find you after the stream.
And then
Spread that word around the office, and I just
Because several of our QA and production team have adopted the term doink to refer to testing. And I do not know how it started, and I don't know how to make it stop.
That's amazing.
Don't encourage them, Nicole.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't.
You just did.
No.
And then the second question from Valmer is, do you have a favorite bug?
Ooh, a
Favorite bug? That is a toughie.
Maybe one that, like, you couldn't get for a while, and then finally figured out how it's happening.
You know, I can always remember these until I'm put on the spot.
I know, absolutely. It's. I'm the same way. Like, people are like, oh, like, what's the funniest thing that happened when you were a GM? I'm just like, oh, geez, oh my, I don't know. And then Andy here is just like, oh, that one where all the people in Agartha were naked men.
That was my favorite.
Hey, can you please expound upon this while I think about how to answer that?
Oh, the Naked Man Parade in Agartha?
Yes.
It was very good.
All right, so what happened? So it came close to being my least favorite bug because of the circumstances, but because it was a temporary thing, it turned out to be fine. So in Secret Legends, when we launched the agent network system, there was an error which basically, in long story short, a cleanup wasn't being performed in the database when certain action was performed by the agent system, and so when a certain playfield overloads on that value, it caused everything to just kind of go kaput. And so what was happening was that everyone would log into Agartha, which is the main game hub for those of you not familiar, and it overloaded in Agartha, and it caused people to spawn in as level 1 naked male Templars who lost all their inventory, had no skills, had nothing. And so, of course, when we started seeing that happen, we're sitting here like, oh my god. Like, right, like we were all sitting here like, is this it? Like, is this the day we die? Like, I was sitting there like, I'm actually going to like lose my life over this. Like, my head is going to actually explode. Thankfully, it was resolved just by zoning. Obviously, we had to do a hotfix for it, but no permanent damage was done. So therefore, we can kind of joke about it. But at the time, we found it far less amusing. But looking back now, of course, we can laugh about it.
Oh,
That
okay.
was very fun.
So I did figure out mine.
Okay. Secret World became Conan Exiles. That's what happened. Sorry, go ahead.
So
Okay, play.
we use the Unreal Engine here at Funcom now, at least for Conan Exiles, was built on Conan. Unreal has a fantastic way of handling physics. Basically, you have to tell it how to handle physics, or the default implementation is very finicky, to put it simply. So there is an enemy in the project I'm working on, and for some reason, the way the physics work, when it dies, it goes. I have gotten so many gifs of this thing just completely spazzing out. I'm talking like its arms can flail to an entire room.
Oh, geez.
But that's just an example of my favorite bug, which is physics bugs. Because
Physics bugs are best bugs.
physics bugs are best
They're
bugs.
so funny. They're amazing. Even the unintentional ones, like just physics, everything. Like Conan Exiles has amazing death physics. Which, by the way, we did a really fun segment, or post at least, on the Funcom Twitter. It was International Yoga Day. So I took death poses from Conan Exiles, and we did yoga. So we tried to imitate the death poses and name them. It was really fun.
When I was at during my tenure at Epic, I became very familiar with physics bugs and all the wonderful things they can entail. I'm going to try and just blend this a little bit if I can.
So now we're finally using white. I used the last of our white, and we're not even using it for most of it. We're just doing it for the damn door.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was going to put a door in.
Well, he's making like the roof brown, and then a little bit of white.
Sleepy Donut in chat asks, Doug, where are my angry trees?
Angry trees?
Angry little trees. I have a reputation to maintain among the fierce ferrets, of which I'm a moderator, of being the saltiest.
Are you?
So my trees, I have 2 happy little trees and then an angry little tree.
You can totally put an angry face on
Yes, I have an angry little tree.
Oh my.
Actually, there, I dabbed a little anger face.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, this is...
Bob Ross, you're killing us.
I know, literally though.
You're killing us with your soft... I made the joke one time, it's like Bob Ross doesn't paint because it's so fast. His excellent personality just wills things into existence.
I was gonna say, they just, yeah, the canvas just kind of bends to his will.
He speaks softly and it just is there.
Just happens, yeah. I don't get how he made... I don't get how he made
I don't get how he did any of
Period.
this. I'm trying to add in the white and it's going horribly.
Wow, what a cabin. It's just got a little dookie roof.
There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents, Nicole. You're doing great. You're doing great.
This is no happy accident, I'm sorry, my friends. Oh no, what's he doing?
He's doing Bob Ross things.
He's taking like a deep purple, doing things in the place that I've already put a house. So I'm gonna do it on the opposite side, I guess.
Oh lord. Oh, he's doing a shadow of the cloud. That's what he's doing.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the shadow of the cloud up there, I think. I could be wrong. I'm gonna say that's what it is, and I'm gonna try to mirror.
So wait, so you have a lot going on. So not only do you play D&D, but you moderate for a Discord as well.
And I DM another D&D campaign.
Woo, dude! Where do you find the time? That's crazy.
That is literally all of my time.
Yeah, no kidding.
Those are mostly my weekends, and you know, it's.
But you have fun doing it.
Busy. Oh yeah. It's. And you know, then I come to work, and it helps that I work somewhere where we have just amazing people such as you two to.
Oh, stop!
So that my day doesn't feel like, you know, a lot of people get up and go to work, and they're just like.
Yeah, here we go again. Yeah.
But thanks to the amazing people and team I get to work on, and just Funcom in general, it's never. I've been here about 5 months now, and I have not once woken up going, I don't want to go to work today.
That's, who else said that? Someone else was on stream. I don't know if it was Eric or Adam. One of them said the same thing though, and it makes me so happy to hear that. You know, we like to have a good time here. You know, everybody kind of listens to each other's feedback and doesn't give too much criticism. And if they do, you know, of course, it's in a positive and nice manner.
Oh, definitely. That's one of the absolute best things is working on, you know, smaller teams like at Funcom. People really get the chance to have their voices heard.
Yeah. No. Exactly. No. It's awesome.
I just ruined my roof, but that's okay.
Oh, you fine, dude. Keeps making like nice little like.
All right, Sleepy Donut asks again, favorite card game?
Oh, you play card games?
I'm assuming collectible card games also count.
I kind of fell out of Hearthstone. I have to say my favorite video game card game would be Gwent from Witcher 3. I actually have a physical box that I got and with a postcard from some of the CD Projekt Red developers at PAX East 3 years ago. But there's actually this nifty little card game called Minion Masters that is actually really fun, and I got gifted it on Steam, and it is it's really fun. It's a mix of a card game and a MOBA. Like you build a team based off cards that you're in, and then you play it, and like you send them to different alleys trying to get to the other person's boss character.
Oh, I can dig it. I'm very picky with my card games. I played Hearthstone for a little bit, but it wasn't my bag. And then I went on Newgrounds a lot, and they had cool card games there that I really enjoyed, but I can't remember the names of them for the life of me. But I like, battling card games. It's fun.
Although I have to say, favorite card game ever in history, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Really? So
I was real into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid.
man, I hated Yu-Gi-Oh only because I was like, they're trying to be Pokemon because they got cards and like monsters that come out of the cards and like.
Oh, I was wrong. What he was building was a second bank of the pawns.
Yeah.
So I'm hurriedly trying to fix that.
Oh, you're fine. I think we're still doing good on. Oh yeah, we got like 15 minutes, so you're fine. You take your time, man. And then at the very end, you can sign your name, which is always the fun part.
Whee!
Have you tried out any of our other games at Funcom, like Secret World or Age of Command or any
Yes,
stuff?
I have.
you?
And I have to say, I've got a lot of games going on, so forgive me for not having playtime on all of them. But
no.
Conan Exiles is definitely the one I still pick up every week or so, and just do a little bit here and there. My goal is to eventually build a massive city that will hopefully not get torn down by enemies.
You should play on PvP, because that certainly won't happen if you. No,
Can we get the kappa on her, please?
On me?
Yep. There we go.
Wait. Oh, wait. There we go. Perfect. So cute, Kappa. All right, done.
Oh my god, you went full kappa.
Thank God. Yep, that's me. Just the head. Oh. Whatever. God, messing me up.
Well, I'm going to attempt to imitate what he's doing.
Oh, he's put. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna try putting a big old tree. That's the bravery test. There's no bravery test here. Not in my house. You did a really good tree. Wow, those are really good branches and really good leaves. They got some really good color to them.
Thank you. I am trying
Right,
desperately.
You know what? You've inspired me, Doug.
Woohoo!
Mr. Doug. Your real name Douglas?
Yes, it is,
Okay.
but it is such a odd name that I just go by Doug.
I feel you. Oh, it's over. You can pause it. Thank you. Perfect. I'm gonna just do a big tree real quick. I didn't use the brown or the black once, so I'll just. No, now I'm scared again. I don't want to ruin it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it for the ferrets. And for Conan.
Alright.
Do it for Conans everywhere.
Doing it for you, ferrets. I don't remember what he. Oh, I see. 3. You.
So, Tomlinson has a question. What is your favorite tactical RPG and why is it Disgaea?
Who was that towards?
You. I never played this guy, but I read one of the comic books / manga, which I actually really enjoyed. I like the exploding penguins. That was my favorite part.
I have never played. Is that how it's pronounced? I thought it was Disgaea.
This guy, I'm pretty sure.
No, I have never played it. As far as tactical RPGs go,
Yeah. Well, I guess you don't like JRPGs after all, do you? Kidding. The only reason I say I like JRPGs is because I play the shit out of Tales games.
For tactical RPGs, I gotta go with Final Fantasy Tactics, old school. But I will not let the stream pass without giving a shout out to one of the best games of all time, and my personal why I got into game dev, Spyro the Dragon.
Oh,
hats off to the Reignited trilogy.
I know you got a Spyro figurine by your desk, and your bearded dragon is named Spyro.
Yes,
right?
my beardy, my beautiful little beardy is Spyro.
I used to have one. They're very cute.
Very high maintenance though. I did not realize when I got her.
No way.
High maintenance in the you have to put a lot of thought into like their calcium intake, their UV intake.
Oh, that's news to me. Okay. Well, I say I used to own one, but my dad did, so whatever. Alright. Tree is here, tree is...
And my other favorite tactical RPG would have to be the Divinity Original Sin series.
Yeah.
It's turn-based, but it's also tactical, which I think are inherently tactical, but it's like amazing.
I never used this red. I don't know what it was for. Oh well.
A couple more questions from chat for Doug. Brandonson asks, if you cut an antler off a deer, do you have a unicorn?
I think you have a very confused deer.
I guess we'll leave it at that. And then the next question from Sleepy Donut is, well, first he says, hey, he brought his ferret family. So next question, what god would you be if you were a god?
Bahamut, hands down. He's
Damn,
got
good an answer ready for that.
god of dragons, and I am dragon obsessed. It would be Bahamut.
Cool. These are some really interesting answers. Or questions, rather. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, if I had a lifetime supply of the hottest hot wings I could stomach,
Yeah?
that would be enough for me.
Aw. Like pasta.
All right, so yeah, when are we going to get you on Hot Ones?
Oh my god!
If I could go on Hot Ones, I would. If anyone from Hot Ones is watching this, please get me on Hot Ones. I would go on Hot Ones, and I would make it all the way through.
Would you? You really like spicy food, huh?
I can't let Terry Crews beat me. Terry Crews was amazing on Hot Ones, and he made it all the way through.
That's the best statement. That's excellent.
Which, shout out to Terry Crews for being an amazing human being. I follow a lot of what he does, and he's just such an amazing human being.
Aw. Oh, don't forget to sign it, by the way.
Oh, how?
You can use this, and then just use the bright red, and then just put your initials or however you want. I put NV, and then you can put D, DC, wherever you want. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, nice and big. Yeah, man. There you go.
Got a little bit more red.
A little more red, bloody.
So chat also asks, Brandonson specifically asks, so apart from Funcom, obviously, who is your favorite games publisher?
Ooh.
Aside from my current employer, Insomniac Games, hands down. I have been an Insomniac since I was, 5, 6 years old. Spyro the Dragon, when it launched, was the first game I bought with my own money. They have put out nothing but amazing products. I am, through Twitter and everything, I am, at least loosely friends with several people at Insomniac, and from what I know, they are amazing people and amazing developers.
Aww.
And congrats to them on what they managed to do with Spider-Man. I do believe it's one of the best-selling, if not it's one of the best-selling games on the PS4, and it was an amazing game.
I didn't even know that. All right. Here, show your painting to the camera.
All right.
And this is our cabin by the pond.
Nicole did a much better job than I did.
Oh, stop it. You did beautiful. This will take about a week to dry, so have fun with that.
Oh, good.
But yeah, so I think that about does it, right? Has it been an hour, or do we want to take more questions, or like?
Well, we can take a couple more questions because we officially started the stream at like 1:05 or so. I mean, we can always end it here. It's fine. But Nicole, what is your favorite game publisher? This was for everyone.
And I don't know. Would I have like any favorites? Just because like I play so many different games. Like, I really like the Assassin's Creed series, for instance. So I'd say like Ubisoft, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I like BioWare too. So I don't know, a little bit of everybody. There's a lot of love to go around. That's my bullshit answer. Yeah.
I personally have always had a soft spot for Capcom because I've always been a huge fan of Street Fighter, for example, and Devil May Cry and all that silly stuff. Phoenix Wright has been one of my favorite series also. Those have always had really like special places in my heart, like since I was a kid. So I've always liked Capcom a lot.
Publisher to have a soft spot for.
Yeah. Man, all these like excellent answers, and I'm just like, I don't know.
It's okay.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm not supposed to have favorites. That's my answer. As a community manager.
Oh, I see. You make me look like the bad guy.
Yep.
Make me and Andy look like the bad guys.
That's it. Oh, I've ruined my apron. What's my husband gonna think when he gets home?
Hopefully he'll think you're just painting.
You need to clean yourself up, Missy. Where's my slippers and newspaper? He's not like that, I swear.
I am not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, can you ruin an apron even?
Yeah, but look. I mean, I don't know if you can. Looks like I'm lifting my skirt.
I literally can't see anything wrong with that apron from my like looking at the screen right now because I'm not looking behind me, but I'm looking at the screen and oh my god, it's a blue spot on a blue spot. Oh my god, it's ruined.
Shut up. It's not ruined. I don't care. I've had this apron for about like 5 years now because I was like, I'm gonna use it for cooking, and like I can't cook for shit. So I was like, I'll just bring it to painting.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't catch on fire, you're probably fine.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, if I cooked, then maybe things would, but
Yeah, the only thing I cook is meat, so like
just imagine your fridge is just literally full of just meat.
chicken, beef, and pork. That's it.
Okay.
And mushrooms to go on top of the chicken, beef, and pork.
No, that's pretty good. I can cook cereal. I'm just not good with spices.
So this means we have to have a cooking stream next, right?
Oh my god. I would love a cooking stream because it would smell amazing in here all the time. If you want to convert the stream room into a cooking room, like, be my guest.
Can you imagine the mess, though?
It would be so messy. I think it would be less messy than paints, though. Maybe.
Maybe we can have a cooking stream or maybe we can stream y'all's reaction when I finally bring in my Hellfire chili.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I want it.
Coming.
I want your Hellfire chili really bad.
It's coming.
Andy wants your Hellfire chili.
Go and get it.
Yeah, so we'll move an oven in here, and then it'll be a gas-operated oven, obviously, because that's safe in this tiny little room. And then we'll bring in a microwave for me, and then I'll cook my sardines.
No!
And it'll be fantastic.
No!
Andy,
Stop
if you cook sardines in the building, I think we will remove you from the building.
Well, like, the running gag is that Andy has cooked sardines cooked in the microwave before.
Oh, that's word. Was that you?
No, it wasn't even when you were here. It wasn't when I was here either. This was like years ago, but everybody still gives him shit for it because he's done it once. Yeah.
You don't.
I've never been able to live down the incident of when I microwaved a canned sardines at work and it destroyed the entire office.
You don't microwave fish at work. That's like office etiquette number 1.
And he don't care. He does what he wants.
Outside of wear shoes. Please wear shoes.
Yeah, no, that like I think it was like 5 years ago or something crazy. I don't know. It's been a while. I think the weirdest food I've eaten is just like I just have like edamame and I just eat them at my desk, just like beans and all.
It's chicken and rice for me, so luckily that is a good smell because I judicious amounts of cayenne pepper.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty good.
I mean, Nicole and I oftentimes when we were working as GMs would just like, our lunch would just be like a bag of kettle corn because we just sat in the corner together.
Yeah, no, literally just a bag of popcorn. We would always forget to bring our lunch. We're the worst. And so I was like, I'm gonna make some popcorn. You want half? And you're just like, okay.
Those were the days.
I was working nighttime security. It was like nothing. So.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, it sucks, man. Yeah. And I don't have to, I still forget to bring my lunch all the time, but we got some snacks. So that's
we have honey buns, so that fills everything.
I was gonna say, one of those is good for a lifetime.
I think they're like 700 calories per.
Oof. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, right.
All right, y'all, I think that's about all the time we have for today. We have to get back to a couple things really quick, but big thanks to Doug, or Douglas, for coming on the stream, spending some time with us and painting with us. Appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all in chat, asking questions and hanging out. We'll be on tomorrow, same time, 1 p.m. EDT. I know it's a little confusing because of daylight savings time. Daylight savings sucks. But we'll see you tomorrow, same time, for Anarchy Online. Tune in then. I'll be mediocre at it. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Cool. Yeah, that'll do it for us. And as I think Andy said, thanks again for joining us, especially the Ferret Squad. That was really cool. Yeah, we'll see you guys around. Bye bye.
Jazz hands.